Welcome to Real Repairs for Real Customers. It's not often that we have just a very simple, basic vinyl repair in the automotive market anymore. But we do today. So this would be a good chance to review just the basics. Everything you should have learned in class had your instructor been paying attention. So let's go to work.
This will be the easiest kind of repair because all the backing is still there. It's just a little bit of the top layer that's become broken and delaminated. As always, we want to start by cleaning with a water-based cleaner. We'll use the scuff pad to loosen it up and get the dirt off of the seat, and follow up with a Bounty paper towel to clean up all the residue. After this, we'll follow up with the silicone wash and make sure everything is clean and dried out. On the backrest and on the seat bottom, there is a little bit of blue jean dye transfer. I'm going to use some acetone and wipe that, and that'll get most of that off of there. However, if there's a little bit still showing that we don't want to pursue too deeply, we'll just fog a little bit of color on there. The medium viscosity vinyl repair compound is a good choice here, since it stays right in place and stays level. We use the Bondo spreader to feather it. You can set the heat gun near to about 1,000 degrees, and you're looking for the white vinyl repair compound to turn mostly clear. If it starts smoking a little bit, that's good too. Then as soon as it is at that state, we're going to press our grain pad into it. Now I'm putting thin layers. It's better to put thin layers, and it's very typical to put 4 layers before the repair is finished. Don't think you're going to hit it all in the first step. Strike while the iron is hot, and wiggle your grain pad without sliding it, just to embed the grain deeply in. If you'll notice with my grain pad, I've got a thicker pad on the back side just to stiffen it up a little bit and avoid making an imprint of my fingers. By the way, whether this was vinyl or a urethane coated fabric, on a small repair like this, we would handle them both exactly the same way in the field. I'm taking some of that sunlight off of here so it doesn't glare so badly for you. And now I'm just cleaning the repair down, getting ready to dab a little bit of color. So I'm estimating what color it is that I need. I'm going to dab that on the repair as a guide coat. The guide coat will perform 2 functions for me. It will enable me to see where I need to make adjustments in the color, and it will also show off whatever imperfections are left remaining on the repair. Don't think that a good repair technician just makes a good repair. He makes the good repair because he puts the guide coat on first and sees the imperfection, and then he can target the imperfection. With the color adjusted, I'm going to take one more look and see how that blends. I've seen the repair has an edge on it, so I'm going to put vinyl repair compound just on that edge and pull it into the edge so that the edge catches the repair material in it. The guide coat that we've put on serves another function at this step. It actually insulates the bottom layers of our repair that we had perfectly in place, meaning that we're not distorting the part of the repair that we were happy with. The heat is now concentrated in the touch-up area only. With the repair completed to our satisfaction, it is vital that we clean the surface. Any heat-cured compound will release plasticizers, and this will be an oily type of film that will act as a resist to any coating that we put on there. So your Z7 cleaner, your silicone wash, whatever you have at hand will be a good prep step at this point. A mist of the color here with the gun will reaffirm to us that we're happy with the progress. Then we're going to decrease the air pressure on the gun so that we get droplets instead of a mist. This will enable us to spray texture over top of the repair. And this is a step where you're going to have to just use your judgment. It'll be a subtle texture, so maybe it will take 3, 4, 5, however many coats that you want to blend it. Start with the repair area itself for the first few, and then blend it the next couple maybe over the panel a little bit wider. Once we're happy with the texture step, we can up the air pressure in the gun until we just start getting a good atomization. And at that point, we can blend the panel out with the color. And we don't want to forget also the little bit blue jean dye that's still showing in the backrest. We'll just put a little mist over that and that'll be fine. So this is our final color blending. We're going to mix up a clear coat to protect this pigmented coating. In the clear coat, we're going to add a cross linker for strength. And I'm going to add a little bit of slip additive, simply because coming out of the seat, everybody slides out. It's a sliding board. In fact, that's what caused this damage initially. The clear coat will also protect against cleaners. In fact, if it's on the dealership's lot, if it ever goes back through cleanup, you want that extra protection. And for the retail customer, you know the very first thing they're going to do is run their hand over it to see how it feels. So now we're finished. We can pull up the sheet that we used for masking, and there will be no overspray anywhere, so there's no cleanup.